See what happens. Someone just pulled up. Hey, welcome in, guys. Going to be doing some G.I. Joe. Going to be doing some of the original run. This, of course, the reprint of #1, Tales of G.I. Joe. Nice little splash page there by Herb Trimp, Bob McLeod. Freaking beautiful art, I think. Oh shoot, let me see. No one added any listings for me. Gotta love it. And Whatnot's new policy there is once you run a show and you only have temporary listings, they just disappear forever. So that's nice to know because you can't reuse them again, and it just adds millions of hours of time to my busy schedule. All right, we got some going. Also going to have a little bit of the lower print stuff in the hundreds. Not anything you're probably looking for, but you just never know because we have sold all that. But last time we accidentally found a bunch of the low print runs and ended up running them. It was pretty wild. Yeah, I'm going to start with a 103. Probably going to be in about 9.0 shape. I'm going to run it for $3. Here we go. I'm just going to kick it off right now. First book of the day, G.I. Joe 103, starting for $3. Going to run for 20 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Thought Michael was going to take it. We do have some modern stuff in here as well, too. And I got to book a show because we have a little bit of G.I. Joe figures left. I might adjust this. I don't know if it'll let me log on my phone here and open this, but I'll try it. Thank you, Michael. Kick off of the day. We'll throw a 106 up here. Is that Major Blood? Major Blood right here. Let me write Michael's name down in here. I don't want to screw it up. I'm going to try to edit these. We're going to try to run fast the most amount of. Yeah, let me do it. That's interesting. Okay. May not let me. May or may not. Okay, here we go. We're going to drop these down to 10 seconds. We're going to save it. We're going to run this one. On your mark, get set. Up. Didn't drop it to 10 seconds. Here we go. G.I. Joe number 106. And I believe we got a 10. Going to run them down here. We got some, not necessarily the lowest number stuff. But there's some in the double digits in the 30s and up. We can try those. Who knows what's in here, to be perfectly honest. I don't even know anymore. But let me see. Michael again with the win. Let's throw up a 107. Is this a key that I'm not remembering? 107. This may be a key. Let me check my notes. Trying to wrap up. I gotcha. This is a key. Okay, it's the first appearance of Night Creepers. This goes for a tad more these days. I'm just going to run it $3, 20 seconds. I got to get this timer down. I'll get the timer down on the next auction, guys. I promise. I know what it's like. I just went shopping on Whatnot just a few minutes ago, trying to get some McFarlane Batman stuff, and I had to go. And the guy did run a good show. I can't even remember the name, but was running a really good show, and I had to leave. He wasn't running the books fast enough before I had to start this show. So Trifecta with the win. Thanks, Trifecta. We got a 110 right here. G.I. Joe 110 does have a color break right there, but I understand most people are just trying to complete the run here. Of course, we're missing number 9. Here we go. 3. Let me switch it here. Let me get this time lower. Here we go. Now we're talking 10 seconds with only a 7-second counter bid. So it's going to be faster. Here we go. 10 seconds on that. Going to be a fast counter bid. You see it right there. It drops down to 7 seconds with the counter bid. So make sure you pay attention, guys. Don't let it sneak up on you. Wait, I do have some. There is actually. Okay. We're going to run them fast paced, guys. Get ready. I'm going to do 116 coming up next. BR Weaver. Make sure I get that. There we go. All right. Trying to keep everybody's stacks here. There's a lot of great covers, man. I mean, I like the Bob McLeod covers. Also a really good guy. Didn't seem to mind sketching G.I. Joe stuff either when I saw him. Here we go. Really quick. $3. I'm going to run them as affordably as I possibly can today. $3 on this one. G.I. Joe 116. Destro cover. Michael scores it. Another nice looking cover. Got 117. Let's see. 117. What was that? Just a nice looking cover. Here we go. $3 on that one too. 10 seconds. Only a 7-second counter bid, guys. I got a weird one coming up. It's a very weird freaking book here. I'll show you why. Just a bizarre thing. BR. Appreciate it. Here's why it's weird. Look how they cut these books back in the day. Little iffy. Little flew out of the cutter, a little odd. So this is G.I. Joe with Snake Eyes and Transformers here. So this one, keep in mind, guys, it's horribly miscut. Kind of an oddity crossover with Transformers as well. So take this however you want it. Weird little error. It was common back then. I find a lot of the Gambit's first appearances with the tops cut off or even some weird. What happens is when these run through the rollers, there's a blade that not only runs this way, trimming the edge of the paper off, but there's also one that slashes. And sometimes it'll kick a comic that way. And Lunchtime Beers edition. Here we go. $3 on this weird ass miscut crazy G.I. Joe book. And I'm going to look over here. I'm going to see what we got as far as lower number stuff goes. Oh, shoot. There's some... There's a little bit of strange things in here. Yeah, I'm going to grab a pile here. Who got that? Dwayne Juris. I like it. Doesn't affect us. Yeah, it's a weird one. Doesn't affect the story. May cut off... it may cut off a part of it. One of those weird books, man. We get a lot of... And back in the day, back in the 90s, man, people would go just absolutely insane for miscut errors, whatever you want to call them. But here we go. It says G.I. Joe number 39. I grabbed a couple of earlier ones here. Newsstand copy. It won't hit near mint, but it's in nice shape. Here we go. Earlier G.I. Joe here. My best G.I. Joe story. And again, guys, I don't like to tell these secrets because I have dangerous. I have flipped Silver Age book like people flip houses when you can get those graders notes and stuff like that. One time I went into a local shop and I found a G.I. Joe number 1 graded 6.5, and I'm like, what in the hell? All the person did, he just didn't press it. Some of these local comic shops don't know any better and just didn't press it. And I sent it in, came back a 9.6 after a press. So be on the lookout for that stuff, guys. The other tip I can give you guys, if you're going into a comic shop, all those books up there, the highest part of the wall, I never recheck them, man. And there's been people pull books that not necessarily a speculation book, but I remember we had the first Kang up there. Was it Avengers? What number Avengers? Anyway, we had it for 100. We took 80 cash only before we found out it was worth about 400 or 500. It had been up there that long. $3. GI Joe number 37. Here we go. Super fast today. Just some sneaky tips. Because what's the fun of going into a comic shop if you can't, you can't score a treasure or feel like you won, you know. Dangerous. I'm gonna start you your own pile here. All right, here's it says number 36. Wait a minute, let me get, yeah, it's a 36 newsstand. Man, that's an old price. It's our second oldest price tag. A little dirty down the side, so don't go too crazy. Here we go. Let's see what else is over here. I got some new, some newer. I know there was some modern series that were kind of cool. If not, they have decent artwork and stuff like that. So let me see here. Just kind of working through the. Who got that? Any what? KLT? Someone actually. That's BRW. There we go. Gotta find my piles here. Here's one I'm talking about. Just a nice looking little modern cover from 2011. I'm just gonna run it for $3. There we go. Meow. Meow. Rare variants, GI Joe Turner variant. I don't know. I'm gonna look through this box. Keep in mind this box has been picked through a lot. We did put some new stuff out, but we're based in Evansville, Indiana. Thanks, Trifecta. But we did close our doors all but 2 days a month. Just wasn't making it. Uh, but I mean, we have this many books. We can still get this many books out. But if you guys ever want to, there's this much books back there. I always forget that there's books underneath. I always forget that we can fit out so many books, and there's stuff on the other side, guys. So if you guys ever make it to Evansville, Indiana, let me know. We'll cut crazy, crazy deals if you guys are close. Well, we got a GI Joe 34. Some of these are going to be keys, and I'm just missing them. Here we go. $3 on that one. I'm gonna start them all at $3 today, no matter what I find in there. Oh shoot! Here's a 138. Dwayne. All right, we got a 138 right here. Little Destro cover, little Bootylicious. Destro, what that is. Here we go. $3 on that one. Let me see what I have in here. There's probably, man, there's just so much stuff that we've blown through as far as Coach. Thank you, Coach. And in the back, I know there's a complete run minus number 1 and maybe 2 or 3 in there. I got to dig out the dang run. Can't find it. It's buried. If I could show you guys that back room, if you've never seen it before, just buried back there. I'm gonna run this one real quick. Transformers GI Joe, number 3. Little book from the 2000s there. If anybody wants that one, then I'll go back into the Marvels. Oh. Dangerous. Dwangerous. Do you sell on here, Dwayne? Here we go. It's a 56. This one's in pretty decent shape. Here we go. $3 on that one. Quick auctions today. Not comics, too much other stuff. I gotcha. What kind of stuff? I'm just curious. I'm always asking questions. I like a chatty chat. You know, you ever get in the have a show where the chat just seems like no one cares and you're just spinning your wheels and all that. I don't know. I like talking to everybody, learning stuff, vintage decor, video games. Just offloaded a bunch of Tomb Raider books on here. Cool. We had probably the best game selection in this region at one point. And then COVID happened and everyone just paid billions of dollars for an Atari 2600 Pong. You know how it is. There we go. This is a more modern book, The Art of War #1. Off and running. Had a game store till COVID. Man, we got cleaned down to the floor. I thought I was going to die with 5,000 Nintendo Wiis and N64s and thanks, coach. And leave them for my kids to sort out, but they got mauled all the way down to the floor. Still own the building. Yep. Yep, we own the building. We're in the process. It's on the market. Here's Sigma 6. It's a free comic book day. Actually, kind of a hard book to get because this one sold out. There we go. $3 on that. Go. All right. Anybody want special missions? I'm going to let's see. These are a little rough. I'm going to do this one because it's got a tear. It's got a peel off the front there. Pretty rough. A couple of newsstands. This #1 is really rough. So I'm just going to run them both for $3. So you got a #1 and a #5, both books $3. Here it goes right now. What else do I have in here? Special missions 3. Trifecta with the win. All right. I'll do this. I know it's Tales of G.I. Joe. So this is technically G.I. Joe #1 reprinted. Again, beautiful Herb Trimpe, Bob McLeod. Iconic G.I. Probably the most iconic G.I. Joe cover there is. Get ready. I'm going to do this. 10 seconds on the clock. That does have issues. But if you're looking for a #1 reprint and you just want to read it or you just want to have it till you find a really good #1, grab it. Here we go. $3. Had so many #1s come through here. I never saved any of them. It sucks. I wish I did. Coach is in there. Coach with the win. All right, I'm going to throw a Special Missions 3 up here. Actually, pretty good shape. It's got one color break there, one right there. We're going to do $3 on it. Off and running. Coach Lou just unlocked bronze. Let me see. These are starting to get into some decent territory here with probably lots of keys. I'm just terrible about the dangerous. We got G.I. Joe #78. It's a nice roadblock cover. There we go. $3 on that one. Yeah, we accidentally found a bunch of signed stuff last time. Some Larry Hama stuff. Takers on that one. Got 84. It's a second road peg, maybe. There we go. $3. Nice shape on that one. A couple nice covers. Andy Kubert covers coming up here. East 91 is Coach with the win. Nice looking Andy Kubert. Here we go. $3. Hey, we'll catch you, man. Give us a follow. You can always check out some of the other shows we have and leave your comments. Like, hey, I want G.I. Joe 91. Leave them in the comments and we'll try to find them for you. Appreciate you, man. Really do. Coach again with the win. I still got orders from yesterday I got to get out. My daughter's got album orders from Friday to get out. Something like that. What do we got here? Number 94. It's got a few color breaks down the side here. 1, 2, 3. Might feel one there. It doesn't look like a breaks color. Here we go. $3. For $3, you can't beat it. Michael in it. Yeah, Michael with the win. We get Snake Eyes. It's number 96 here. $3. Here we go. I'm just gonna dig. I may do like some mysterious. I've always wanted to do like one of those stackers. It's hard to do in 10 seconds, but so these are actually going down in number. So we're gonna hit some good stuff here in a minute. Thank you, Michael. Booty Gang is here. This one's going to be near mint. You got a number 65. On your mark, get set, 10 seconds. Oh, let me pull up my screen here. Oops. There we go. Got that. Coach. Got a 66 right here. Follow the Mutants advertisement on there as well. Kazi, better get your ass here and get these packing. There we go. $3 on 66. Right, boy. I didn't pack yesterday's, and you got a big old stack of records. Just get out of the shitter or the shower. Which one? Probably both. Just don't do it in the shower, though. Brings back a bad memory of my brother. Terrible. Terrible. All right, we got a number 67 here. Kabam. It's on my cloud cover, too. Here we go. $3 on that one. Did I run 16? No, I didn't. Here we go. Another McLeod, number 68, $3. This one's got 2 1/16 of an inch color breaks right there. $3. It sucks. It's so weird to not have music out here. We're out in the store, so that's the weird part of it. Is that's what I miss the most, is the ambient noise and all the people coming in. And the crazy thing is all the kids that were kids a few years ago don't even look like kids anymore. Oh boy, we got a girl fight. $3, number 77. Oh, what did I do? On your mark, get set, go. 10 seconds on the clock. We're doing them fast today, guys. G.I. Joe. We have a lot of pins on this, but it's always weird as to who's actually going to show up anymore. October Guard is going to be 102. Comic shop's pretty much hangout spot for everyone. Always good for some conversation. Definitely. The most fun conversations are definitely with the kids. Here, I'll run this right now. There we go. 10 seconds on the clock for this. I had a kid come in here. He was a regular. He used to come in, plop $5 up on the bar or the counter, go in and play some Fortnite. We have TV screens in there pre-COVID. And thanks, Coach. And he would go, "Can I tell you something?" And I'm like, sure. I thought he was going to tell me something about the streaming room or something. He goes, "I don't think I'm going to college." I'm like, okay, what are you going to do? And he goes, "I'm thinking about a trade." I'm like, this kid was maybe 9. And I go, okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with learning a trade and getting in an apprenticeship or something like that. And he's like, yeah, it's what I'm thinking about. And I'm like, man, this kid's been doing some thinking. And yeah, he was way deep. And then I go, have you told your parents? Or I said, what did your parents say? Thinking, surely he's told them. And he's like, I haven't told him yet. I'm like, oh my God, I'm this kid's bartender. Here we go. A little bit bigger issues. First appearance of Payload. First appearance of Hardtop. First appearance of Backstop. What is this? Introduction of Cobra Mamba helicopters piloted by Gyro Vipers. Several first appearances. 3 of them. Here we go. $3 on that one. Yeah, that kid was fun. I love that kid. I don't know what happened to him. He got picked up by the police because he was so small. I mean, he lived right behind here. That's a good deal on that. He lived right behind the store, but he took the long way instead of running through the backfield for some reason. I think he went to Taco Bell to get a drink. Oh, we're going down in numbers now. And someone said a 6-year-old's walking around. He was really small. He really was. Here's $3 on this number 62. And the cops came and got him. It was like, they're like, what are you doing? Where are your parents? Like, right over there. I can see my house. And he got smart with the cops. He's like, what have I done? I've done nothing. This is my neighborhood. And they called his parents. Like, look, this kid knows where he's at. Smart kid. Goes where he wants in the neighborhood. Doesn't do anything stupid. They cut him loose. Yeah, he was funny though. What do we got here? We got a 61. Kind of reminds me of an ASM 300 circular splash there. $3. How about that? We'll do $3. Next one's a pretty big key. Oh, let me close that out. There we go. No takers on that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stack this one with a big key right here. 2 books, double book. Number 60 is a major key. It's got, I don't know, 7, 8 first appearances, maybe more. First appearance of Lieutenant Falcon. First appearance of Chuckles. First appearance of Fast Draw. First appearance of Law and Order. First appearance of Monkey Wrench. First appearance of Zanzibar. First appearance of Ice Viper. Interior artwork by Todd McFarlane. Cover by Mike Zeck. Also, McFarlane penciled 61. I didn't know that. Just now figured that out. So you got 2 McFarlane issues right here that no one ever gives any credit to. Running both books for $3. Here we go. These are bigger ones. Off and running. You got McFarlane interiors here. Actually, a couple bigger issues than they're ever going to get credit for. What's up, Makeup? Nice trifecta. Those are underrated books, man. That has 8 first appearances. 8 first appearances in that one. Pretty wild. I was not aware McFarlane did the interiors in a lot of those books. So I don't even know about 59. I'm just going to blindly run 59. I want to say it's some kind of key, but I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, 4 first appearances. It's going to be a quadruple first appearance. This is a little bit bigger book. First appearance of Jinx, female ninja. First appearance of Tunnel Rat. First appearance of Outback. First appearance of Raptor. Big book. G.I. Joe and Transformers both have a lot. They do, especially Transformers, man. And they've all just crept up like the last, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. Well, even more so now, but I can't believe they haven't redone this cartoon or at least started playing them again, unless they have. $3. Multiple first appearances here. What do we got next? A 58. That's a good pickup, I think. I think somebody would just have to do this right, do the whole series right. Even if it's not cartoons, that'd be great. All right, we got a number 58 here. This is a little bigger book too. First appearance of Dusty. First appearance of Fred, the sixth? Debut of new Cobra Commander armor as well. Hasbro YouTube channel. Man, that's genius. If they really do that, that's genius. Here we go. $3 on this. 2 first appearances and the debut of Cobra Commander's new armor. Little sleeper book here. Coach with the win. I've been running all of them for $3. There's going to be some mad people who didn't show up, but so be it. What's up, Jack? I'll run this again. Oh, claw in the face, tearing the. We've all seen it. I'm considered. This is the weird part. I'm considered one of the pioneers for women's mixed martial arts. So I don't know, kind of derogatory, but it is what it is. They weren't skilled back then. How about they were, but they weren't. $3 on that. Let me dig out some more in here for you. Probably run a few more minutes here. I have another. I think I'm going to do the Silver Surfer show coming up. Not 100% sure though. There's a king size channel. It's still going. 180 people watching right now. That is kind of cool. If I told my brother that, he may never get anything ever done again. We used to fight over the TV because he was more G.I. Joe aged and I was not. Anyone else old enough to remember the show Starcade? First cameo appearance of Zorana. Or no, wait. This would be a first full appearance, right? No, this is a cameo. So this is in high grade. This book's pricey. Not super expensive, but here it goes. $3. People are going to score some deals in here today, I think. Trifecta. Someone came in yesterday. Yeah, it's another father and son duo, and they went through this box of G.I. Joe. This has never hit the floor, so that's why there's actually decent stuff in here too. This one's got one color break right there. Some of it could be pressed. I know nobody wants to press that book, but here we go, guys. G.I. Joe, $3. Off and running. The game, you've been quiet until now, but that's a good question. 3 seconds. Does it include the movie? There's no way I have a number 54. Nope. 53, I meant. Thanks, Trifecta. Got a 52. Just a nice looking cover. Here we go. $3 on that. No movie. Worth a shot. Here we go. We got a number 54. Here we go. $3. Oh, check Tubi. Tons of free stuff on there. Okay. $3. No takers on that. Oh, I'll leave that up there. That one's going to be a key. What is this? I can't remember. Nope, nothing written on the back. This is going to be the origin of Cobra Commander. Reveals he was once a used car salesman. First appearance of Lowlight, a marksman. So this one's a tad pricier, especially in high grade. This one is pretty high grade. You can see the spine is rolled a tad. Doesn't affect the grade. You can always roll that back just for cosmetic reasons. If you guys press your own books, you know what to do. If not, you just want to read it for $3. You can't beat it. Probably $15, $20 book. Here we go. $3, 10 seconds. What is next? 58. We already ran that one. It's a little bit bigger book. Oh, shoot. I grabbed that. Sorry, guys. Did I run 56, 57? I don't think I did. Throw it up here. I can't remember if I ran this or not. It was sitting in a pile right here. We'll try it. Number 56. Kazi, you on the way. Here we go. $3 on this. I can't remember who did this cover, to be perfectly honest. All right, I think we're getting down in the oh shoot, this one is nice. Getting down in the $5 zone. All right, check these out. We're gonna count them down, and there's some big books in there. There's a first appearance of Sergeant Slaughter that great to get autographed, and he really goes all out when you get. This is not it, but we're moving towards it. He goes all out when he signs the G.I. Joe books. He's the only real life G.I. Joe. It's kind of cool. This one's a key here. It's a first appearance and origin of Serpentor. First appearance of Lift Ticket. First appearance of Slipstream and Leatherneck. 4 first appearances. These some of these got 5. Yeah. This one has a $5 start on it. Here we go. 4 first appearances. Off and running. $5 on that one. Getting down in some lower numbers now. Isn't it always better when there's only a couple guys in the room who want the book instead of 4? Then because there's always that. Thanks, Coach. There's always that one guy who's just gotta tear it up for everyone. Here's the book I was telling you about. 135. I did run some stuff in the 120s, 130s, but I don't think I ran 135. I don't know if it's in here. I'll check it and see. This is number 1, or I'm sorry, number 48. So we're going back a little bit. This is the first appearance of Sergeant Slaughter. And again, great one to get autographed. This one's fairly high grade. You get 2 minute color breaks right there. Very, very tiny. I don't even know if that's a color break. Then doesn't feel. That may be the plastic. Never mind. This is really high grade right here. Great for Sergeant Slaughter autographs. We have on this. We just had a $5 start on this. Here we go. Off and running. First appearance, Sergeant Slaughter, the only real life G.I. Joe character. No takers on a Sarge. Oh my gosh. Still going down. We got 47. This is also key. First appearance of Beachhead, Wetsuit. and eels. Got a $5 start on this, but let's do $3. Here we go. Off and running. Can't believe no. I always grab the Sergeant Slaughter because I never know when I'm going to see him. There's great pictures. If you ever get your picture taken with Sergeant Slaughter, he goes all out, man. I'll show you. Let me show you here because I know I've got some Sarge pictures on here from God knows when. It was at the Jerry Lawler 50th anniversary in wrestling. Joseph, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Joseph. I'm going to put Joseph C on here. Hopefully no more Josephs come into the room. All right, we got a number 45. I'm still looking up that Sergeant Slaughter here. 45. This one's in good shape too. Just going to hit it. $3. Let's do it. Just off and running with $3 books. I'm trying to remember what year that was. It 2020? Nah, yeah, it would have been, I think, 2020 because of all the COVID. Everybody at the ballpark. It was in a ballpark and everybody. Thanks, Trifecta. I don't know what that insane noise was, but we got a number 44 right here. This is it's going to be first appearance of Dr. Mindbender, Crankcase, Bazooka, Airtight, Heavy Metal, and Bats, the Cobra Android Trooper. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first appearances on this one. Just gonna run this one for $3. Let's see what happens. $3 on that. 4 first appearances. 5 first appearances. My apologies. Still trying to find this. Talking about Sergeant Slaughter here. There we go. Oh, it's going. I'm actually doing a lot of books. Thanks, Trifecta. A lot of books today. More than I thought I would do. I thought, I was never know how the whatnot turnout's going to be. Here's basically pictures Sarge would do for you. Like, hey, we want you. Then another one, we want you. And then straighten up maggot. There's my face on the. There we go. So, yeah. This is, I'm bald. Traumatized you when I shaved my head, didn't it? So this is the first appearance of Sergeant Slaughter. You can see, look at this. It's cool. Check that out right there. There's the comic right there in the picture. Somebody coming in. All right, somebody's at the door. Here we go. This is the first appearance of Sergeant Slaughter, off and running right now. Seeing if anybody else wants to throw at it. $3, man. I screwed myself on that, didn't I? Thanks, BRW. Yeah, I know. Oh, here we go. We'll do this 56 again real quick. $3 on the 56. We're running 10-second auctions, only a 7-second counter bid, guys. So if you see the book and you want to get it, get it. I'm going to reach in here and grab some more. Those people are really loud out there. Destro cover. Here we go. $3 on that one. Now we're getting down into some lower number stuff too. It says we're closed and they still try to open the door. I'll never get it. Here we go. Here we go. 5 seconds. We're going to run these real quick since we already ran them. 5 seconds. Here. Oh, what the hell just happened? 5 seconds on these. We'll run them real quick. $3. G.I. Joe number 54. We got G.I. Joe number 52 on your market. Set 5 seconds, guys. Pay attention if you want the book. Nope. Gary Turner. Welcome in, Gary. Bam. And then we got number 77. Stand by. 5 seconds on the clock now. Go. Kabam. Number 67, 5 seconds. Off and running. Got over here a couple roadblock covers. Here we go. We'll do that. Roadblock number 78. $3. Here we go. Oops. All right. Let me dig in this box a little bit more. We do have, let's see what's in here. I'll take you guys over here. Got some in the 30s. Man, that's a nice looking modern book there. If you guys want me to run these moderns, I will as well. Then you're going to have some stuff in the 20s, 30s. Yep. Yeah, there's some lower numbered stuff in here. Teens. Nah, we're running G.I. Joe today. There is a Toon Show scheduled if you want to get in that. Just leave us some comments as what you're looking for, and we'll try to pull the Simpsons stuff out. So we did find some this weekend when we were open. Let me see here. These are. Was there a number 24 in there? Here we go. I'm going to run this. I know it's a modern, guys. I'm going to run it while I look for that 24. They're all out of order, so here goes. I'm going to put 10 seconds on this. It might give me a few more seconds to look. There we go. 10 seconds on that. Was there a number 24? The 38. I saw 28, 29, 23. I don't see a 24 yet. Doesn't mean it ain't in here, that's for sure. There's a number 17. Number 32. Here we go. 31, 32. Heck yeah, now we're throwing some numbers out. Let's see here. I'll run this 23 really quick. What is this? This is definitely some first appearances on there, but I can't remember what. $3. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. I have to put them all in order anyway. Here's a number 17. Major blood cover. $3. Off and running. Oh, there you go, BR. Might get this one for a little steal. Maybe not. Somebody bid there. Just never know. There we go. That's not bad. BRW. It's a nice looking cover here. Here we go. Running that for $3, 10 seconds. The modern image, number 6. And then, shoot, what else did somebody ask for 23? Wait, let me see. We got 31, 32, 35, 36, 39. Let me look. Let's see. I'm going to throw these up there. Since we've had a good show, I'm going to throw these up. I'm going to run this for $1. Here we go. $1. We'll run it for 15 seconds while I look for all those books in the 30s. There we go. $1 on that. Looking for books in the 30s here. Found a couple. Don't know if it's what everybody's looking for, but I'm going to try it. There we go. Might be having some luck. Anybody take a stab at that for $1? It's a 26. Let me pull that back. Nobody went for it. All right, here we go. We got a 26. It's the second print, maybe. What's it say second for on there? $3 on that. Excuse me. Explosive tariff-proof U.S. pharma play with surging revenues. Getting my stock tips. BRW. Welcome in, everybody. If you've tuned in for G.I. Joe Comics, this is going to be the place today. Got a little newsstand right here. John Byrne. Got a couple color breaks right there. A little bit rough. I guess that's why we got 4 on it. G.I. Joe number 35 newsstand. Oh, dang it. Here we go. 15 seconds on that. I'm going to look for more over here. Sorry about that. I meant to drop it down to in the 10-second range. Let's see. Trying to go through here for you. Michael with the win. Got a number 39. Here we go. Off and running. I've tried to pull all the 30s in here. We'll see what pops up here. 32. Man, I wish I could find that run in the back. That would be great. Oh, Joseph jumping in there. Yeah, this one's a nice copy. Michael with the win. Oh yeah, Dreadnoks. This one's pretty rough, guys. That's why we got it knocked down so far on the price. $3. There we go. We'll just do it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna reset the timer too. 31, 30. I want to keep throw another one up here real quick, and then I'm gonna keep looking. Thanks, Trifecta. And there's G.I. Joe spread out in here somewhere. We just haven't gotten to them all yet. I don't know if there's any on the wall. Don't think so. I don't see any Joe. Let's see. No Joe. Let's overlook. There's a Transformers up there. There's a BotCon Transformers. So none up there. So I'll dig through this box over here. We still got a couple boxes of G.I. Joe here. Let me throw these up here since we're going in order. We do have $5 starts on some of these. This is is this a Zach cover? Here we go. This one's going to start at 5. We're down to 10 seconds with a 7-second counter bid. There we go. Off and running. Going to look for these 30s books. Here's a 34. Let's see what we got. Here's a number 14. There's some low numbered stuff in here. There's some nitty gritty stuff. We'll try these. Joseph with the win. Thanks, Joseph. This one's gonna have a kind of a peel. Looks like somebody put tape on it right there. A little bit chewed up on top. It is number 11 newsstand. We'll try it. Nothing fancy. Here we go. $3. Mid grade here. Good reader. Better than a good reader. Coach with the win. I wish I was better skilled at whatnot. I would be able to. Here we go. This first one's in really good shape. Number 34. I don't know if that's the one you were asking. Here we go. Off and running. $3 on this. Number 34. What I was saying is I wish I could tag everybody if I find that other box of G.I. Joe. But I'm terrible at social media and whatnot. Here we go, Coach. We got a number 14. Really rough shape. This is a reader, guys. Herb Trimp art. Really rough shape. So this is only a reader. We're going to run it as a reader copy. Here we go. Reader copy, guys. G.I. Joe number 14. Pretty low number there. Reader copy. Yeah, it's a first Destro. It's a big key. For $3. I mean, God, I remember we had like 8 of these when we first opened. Probably 5 of them near men or better. Thanks, Trifecta. Here, I'll run these really quick once again. I'm going to run these 2 at a time. Oh, no, wait. I haven't ran these yet. Never mind. We'll run these real quick. Newsstand number 44. $3. Here we go. I'm gonna keep digging through this box over here. $3 on that one. There's a number 34. Did we? I think we ran a 34 though. Oh damn! Here's 38. Dangerous. I thought you were leaving. How dare you come back in? Was that you who left? You left, didn't you? Not that I mind. I keep thinking, man, someday I'm going to sell all these comics, and then I just look down. So I can't complete. This isn't even half. This is the look at this. It just goes down there, and all those that's down to the floor, and then back in the back, we probably at least have this much clear. Now we got more than that. Someday, just not today, and not Sunday either. All right, here's a 38. A little bit of dirt down the side here, but let's just do it. $3, 10 seconds. Joseph jumping in. Wayne with the wheel. It's a giant millennium. Oh yeah, that used to be our biggest decoration when you'd walk in. People would. That's the first thing you obviously would see back there. It's about close to 9 feet tall, probably about 9 or 10 feet wide. It weighs way too freaking much, and it will burn down with the building if that ever happens, or disintegrate in the you know 2200s. But I ain't taking it off there. If anybody wants it, they can come get it. It took 6 of us to hold it up there, and it broke a semi truck. It collapsed the walls of the semi truck outward. That was a fun time. This has got some rough spine wear right there, so don't go too nuts. Here we go. $3 on that one. Yeah, we like to never got that damn thing. The poor semi truck driver, he was here for probably 6 hours. He had to cut it out of the truck. It was crated. So he had to cut it out, and we all had to lift it out of there. It was not a fun day. Thanks, Coach. Tales of G.I. Joe. This is number 6 reprint. Running for 3. This one's in pretty good shape. There we go. $3, 10 seconds. Ow, my back. Let's see. 57. This one's, other than these two color breaks right here. I don't know if you can even see those. It's not bad. $3. 57. Here it goes. Let's see. Is not even still on my 50. Oh, shoot. 54. Here we go. This one's in pretty good shape. $3 on 54. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do like $2 sudden death on the rest of these Marvel runs here. Thanks, Joseph. There's a number, nice little 56 here too. On your mark, get set, go. 10 seconds. Number 56. Pretty solid shape on this one here. If anybody's tuned in late, there were a lot of people who bookmarked this show. So let me dig through. Oh, wait. We still have stuff down there. Dang it. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Oh, there is a bunch of stuff in the 30s. I take that back. Oh, my beer can. No, I'm kidding. Here's 119. Yeah, here's some lower numbered stuff in here and a lot in the 30s. So I'm gonna run the stuff in the 30s first. How about that? Oh. Gotta grab my woman here. Top secret. Hey, you're on speaker.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing a show.
Okay.
You're on. What's that?
What?
Here we go, guys. 10. Here, I'll bump this up here. Sorry. Hold on one second.
I just left the doctor.
Oh,
I'll see you
did
in a
you?
little bit.
Okay. Love you, baby.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. 10 seconds. G.I. Joe's in the 30s right now. I accidentally hit a wrong button there. I love you guys too, just so you know. Trifecta with the win. Man, my chat on my other phone is way behind. Here we go. Now we're getting into some good stuff. We got, oh yeah, here we go. I don't know if there's anything in the 20s, but it's worth a shot to G.I. Joe's in the 30s here. There's going to be some Dreadnought stuff, and this is going to be a little bit higher grade. Let's see what I do. There we go. Okay. I think I'm ready. Got G.I. Joe number 33. Off and running. Higher grade. $3, 15 seconds. I'll get them back down to 10 seconds, guys, so we can get more books out in front of you. Dr. Musk. Hey, Afante. Oh, shoot. I didn't see these. Lots of keys in here. Holy moly. Thanks, Joseph. Number 34. Pretty high grade. One color break right there. On your mark, get set. Oh, let me back these down to 10 seconds here. There we go. 10 seconds. Any chance of having the silent issue? Which one's the silent issue? 21. I doubt it. Nah, it's that all that stuff sold probably. This is like, I want to say probably the 7th or 8th show I've ran, but we keep uncovering stuff is the other issue here. I know there's a full run back there. I don't know where it is. Here we go. Dreadnought cover. $3. 10 seconds. We got 36, 37. 37 is pretty big key. Oops. Did we run 36 earlier? I think we did. 37. Tomax and Zammot, right? That's first appearance. Also, first appearance of Flint. First appearance of Footloose. A little bit bigger book. I'm running it for 3. Here we go. 10 seconds. Anyone else think Tomax and Zammot was just the most awesome 2-pack of figures ever? I know I did. Thank you, BRW. All right, $3 on this. Here we go. $3. Number 38. We got 39, 40, 41. If anybody's looking for those. I really wanted to blaze through these Marvels here. Did one of these. This one's, again, the usual same collection. Color break right there. Yep, another one there. Here we go. 39. Here we go. 10 seconds. Yeah, I'll run 36. I'm sorry. How about I combine 36 and 39? Here we go. Both books, guys. $3. Hopefully nobody gives you any. I'm just trying to get rid of this little stack of Marvel books. There you go. BRW. In case there's ever a toilet paper shortage or you get desperate for food, you can always eat number 39. I did eat a comic page as a kid, just to show off for the neighbor kids. I think I was 8. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. Here we go. Number 40. Who did this cover, man? This is Oh no, I just like this. Except for this is a quadruple first appearance too. Who is this? This is Barbecue. First appearance of Barbecue. Let me look. First appearance of Shipwreck, Barbecue, Keel Haul, and Lampreys. I don't remember Lampreys. All right, bigger book right here, especially in this good a shape. But $3. Here it goes. I'm not going to run them for 5 anymore. Let's do 3. Trying to think if I have. Oh, I do have a few. That one's in rough shape. Trifecta with the win. Oh shoot! About dropped him. You got a number 41. This is a debut of classic Snake Eyes suit, just on the cover. Here we go. $3. This is like a $10 book. No takers. What else do I have here? See, I don't like these because these are a little bit bowed. I mean, once they get to you, they're not going to be, but this is going to be, I guess we're going to start in the lower numbers here. This is like the last that I have here, and then whatever's left, I'm going to run them fairly cheap. Number 18, Destro Cobra cover, $3. Oh, maybe. There we go. 10 seconds on the clock on the rest of these books. I wish we had 21, man. Used to have a bunch of 21s. Not so much anymore. You got a 23. We'll run a 23 real quick. BR. There we go. 26. That one is going to be, it's a more expensive book too. Origin of Snake Eyes. First appearance of Hard Master. That's my nickname in high school. $3. Here we go. 10 seconds. Off and running. This is a bigger book, guys. Origin of Snake Eyes. 3 seconds left. BRW. We got a number 27 right here. Another bigger book. Not super crazy big, but again, the continuation of the Origin of Snake Eyes. First appearance of Timber. Was that Snake Eyes' little puppy pet wolf? Hard Master. Yep. You know what I'm talking about, Gary. Number 9 with tattoo. No, I do not. I wish I did. I do know we sold that on a live stream, and it went for ridiculous money. Here we go. 27. $3 off and running. This is first appearance of Timber and the Origin of Snake Eyes continued. Good show if you're looking to do a run. I know BRW's done some stuff. Dwayne, Michael, everybody putting some Coach putting some runs together. $3 on number 28. There we go. That one's running. Trying to run them fast. So, wonder where the hell Kazi is. Are you still watching this show, Kazi? I don't know. Is she watching this? I don't see her on here. I do not. Nope, don't see her on here. Needs to be packaged in order. So we got a number 29. First appearance of the Crimson Guard. $3 on the clock. $3 on the clock. 10 seconds. $3. And again, guys, lots of targeted shows coming up. X-Men show, Silver Surfer. It looks like I'm going to have to move the Silver Surfer show today. I know I'm going to catch some heat for that. That's been one of our biggest shows, Silver Surfer stuff. So we got a 119 here. This is going to be, oh shoot. They weren't quite in the low print runs here, but It was starting to run its course. This one's a newsstand. It's also, like I said, it's a little. This one's warped pretty bad, but it straightens out. It's got some spine wear on the side. Number 119. Here we go. $3. Off and running on that one. Good little reader. All right, stand by for. I don't think there's any more that we can look at in here as far as stuff we haven't ran. There's going to be some moderns. Ran some of these. I tried to grab the best copies. There's a 54. I know we ran that. 64. Lots of moderns. 59. I know we ran pretty much everything in here. Completionist with G.I. Joe. Yeah, it is. You'll get there. Those higher ones, man. Those are the rough ones. Here's a number 8. I know we didn't. Somebody's colored on that, though. Let's see. I think we got it. Yep. Nobody wants Gru, do they? All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I thought Transformers Tough G.I. Joe was almost double. Yeah, there's a lot. Especially those later issues, man. When you get some of those cheap ones, 30, 40, $50, people go nuts over and they'll drive the price up. I only know that because I ended up finding a small batch on the last show we did, one of the last shows, and they went crazy on the prices. Low run is the hard, yep. The low print, you mean? Oh, the IDW. Yep. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to try to edit this. I'm not sure if it's going to let me. We're going to edit this. I'm going to run these. We're going to do 5-second sudden death. I'm going to start them at $1. The rest of these books, $1, 5-second sudden death. This is going to be crazy. I've always wanted to do that, but always scared to death to do it. All right, here we go. This could be fun. Could be terrible. Wait a minute. Sudden death. We'll do 10-second sudden death. Here we go. $1 on the rest of these books. 10 seconds sudden death. Be careful bidding. Put your max bid in if you want it, or grab it for $1. No takers on that. Here we go. $1 sudden death. G.I. Joe number 35. G.I. Joe number 38. $1 sudden death. Here it goes. Running them fast. And I still have yesterday's comic orders to get out. Here we go. Number 18. $1. 10 seconds sudden death. Oh. BRW. Oh, crap. Gary Turner with the last squeaker there. $28 sudden death. 10 seconds. Here we go. Coach Lou. Here we go. I'm glad I told her she was on speaker. Look at that. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Glad you told me I was on speaker. Would have been a little embarrassing if I said what I had planned to. I'm not even going to say anything. Thanks, Coach. Here we go. 41, $1. Off and running. 10-second sudden death, guys. BRW, 3 seconds left. Thank you, BRW. 56, $1 sudden death, 10 seconds. I'm glad some of the guys who've been winning today, because I hate shipping a dollar book because we lose about $2 every time we do. Oh, BRW, $1. There you go. 57 on your mark. Get set. Go. It's a lot of books to do today. Just killing my back standing up over here. Thank you, BRW. Number 6, reprint Tales of G.I. Joe, $1 start. Here it goes. If you guys want me to do the rest of these, I'll do them too. We got 30, 34, 35, 38, but I think we've done all these. Gary Turner for $1. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Here, I'll do these one more time. Number 34, on your mark, get set. $1, sudden death, 10 seconds. I'm going to dig through over here, see what else I missed. Small handful. Here's a special missions. 36, 67, 78. We'll try it. Here we go. $1 sudden death on that one. LVL, good to see you. Doing sudden death 10 seconds on these. BRW. And a number 38. I'm just trying to close out a box. There we go. Sudden death, $1, 10 seconds on the clock. We're doing fast-paced books today, guys. Just got back from the post office. How long you been? Maybe an hour and a half. I probably shouldn't have been running this long. Did I run that? Here we go. Run these one more time. $1, 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Sudden death, $1. $1 on this one. Number 36. Got Michael. There we go. Special missions, number 5. Off and running, $1. 2 for 2. Yeah, well, the good thing is most of the guys who are here right now won some stuff. I can't believe no one went for this. Come on, $1. Girl fight, 10 seconds on the clock, $1. Gary Turner's going to grab it. Thank you, Gary. Blade 2 photo cover on the wall. Oh, shoot. Let me look. You remember that? Where the hell is that thing? Let's see here. Let me take my glasses off here. Is there one? Am I not seeing it? Oh, bottom. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. I gotta pull that out. Gotta do it slow. That's what she said. But there we go. Make sure I get this tack back in the wall. My guys will beat me down. I was gonna run a Blade show. I'll run it for half. That's the sale we did this past weekend. Whew, yeah. Let me see here. Here we go. We'll just do 10 seconds, $10. I'll take off the sudden death. I don't want anybody to get screwed here. There we go. $10 if you want it. Thank you, BRW. This is going to be the last book, guys. I appreciate you. Check out our other shows. We do run targeted shows. Thank you, BRW. Got some big shows coming up. I won't have to cancel again. Move the Silver Surfer. That's a big show for some reason these days. But make sure you join us. Make sure you give us a follow. Yo, Joe. I want to scream it, but I know the people that are working next door and they'll hear me. We rent to them, but they're pretty cool. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Ask about that SS in 20 minutes. Yeah, I got to pull it. Oh, there's my mail guy. Hey, we'll see you guys soon. I'll do a quick raid of someone. There, he's waiting on me. Let's see.